A good soup recipe is one that has to be easy to make, the ingredients should be easily available, and this tomato egg drop soup is exactly all of those things plus super comforting. I'm Tarika, welcoming you to Get Curried, so let's get started. I'm going to start with sprinkling some coarse salt on the tomatoes. Tomatoes have had about 5-10 minutes to rest, so now I'm going to start cooking. First thing into my pan here is going to be some oil. You don't need too much. And now almost immediately add some spring onion, the white part that's been chopped up. I'm not looking to brown the onions and neither the garlic. And speaking of garlic, you really don't need too much of it in this recipe, but make sure that it's finely chopped. Add that in and we're just looking to cook this for a few seconds till the raw aroma goes away. Now I'm going to add the tomatoes. Try to add them cut side down, but if you can't, you can always stir them around later. Once you've added the tomatoes, keep the flame down to low and cover them and let them cook. You want them to cook down to almost mushy. So give this about 5 to 10 minutes. Keep an eye on it. If you feel it's burning or browning, add some water. It's been about 10 minutes, so it's time to check on the tomatoes. Ooh, nice and pulpy. Nothing is burnt. So now at this stage, I'm quickly going to add some pepper. Saute that in. Once you've stirred the pepper in, it's time to add some stock. You can use chicken or vegetable, anything of your choice. Just add that in. Once you've added the stock, it's time to add the flavorings. I'm going to start with a little bit of tomato ketchup. Adds a hint of sweetness, not too much, and of course, its own unique flavor. Next in will be some soy sauce. I prefer using light soy sauce in this recipe, because obviously it'll add less saltiness and also the color that it leaves in the soup will be lighter. Stir that in. I've let the soup bubble away for about a few minutes. So now it's time to thicken it up, and for that I'm going to use a cornstarch or cornflour slurry mixed with some water. Stir it around and just add it into the soup. Stir that in and take the flame up to high to let the soup thicken. The soup has thickened up slightly, but remember we have to add our egg drop right in the end, which will thicken it further. So now that it's bubbling away, I'm going to turn it off, let it cool for a minute. Time to turn it into the egg drop part of the tomato egg drop soup. I've got an egg here that I've just whisked. Now I'm just going to swirl this around in the pan here and drop by drop, drop a little bit of the egg, whisk it in. The residual heat is enough to cook the egg through, and now the final touch is to just snip in some green parts of the spring onion. We're ready to eat our yummy soup. This super comforting recipe for a winter evening is calling out to you. I really hope that you make it, and stay tuned to Get Curried for loads more.